Hello friends and strangers! By the time you see this video, I will be almost finished with my exams. Wish me luck. Today I'm doing the Throwback Tag. Nobody tagged me because nobody knows that I exist on the internet, but because I've been so busy studying I haven't really had time to come up with a decent video this week, so I'm doing a tag. I promise you by next week I will have finished my exams and I will finally have time to make proper videos again. So without further ado, let's start the tag. Question number 1. What year were you born in? 1994. It was a good year. Not that I can remember much of it. Question number 2. Do you have any pictures of yourself when you were younger? Can you show us? I don't actually have any pictures with me because I'm at university at the moment, but for my 21st birthday my parents did give me this photo album that contained all the photos of me growing up. And I think I included it in one of my videos. If I did, you're probably looking at it right now. I was really blonde when I was a kid. And then suddenly it just turns dark. What's up with that? What TV shows did you grow up watching? Fairly Odd Parents, The Simpsons and Beyblade. I was hugely into Beyblade. I still have my collection of toys up in the attic. Question number 4. What did you want to be when you were younger and do you still want to be that today? When I was younger, I wanted to work with dogs. Today, I still want to work with dogs. Question number 5. Show a video of yourself when you were younger. Because I was born in the 90s, all of the videos of me as a kid are on videotape. Now, for those of you who weren't born in the 90s, videotapes are like DVDs, but bigger, and you can't put them in a computer. Which means I'm sorry, but I don't have any video to show you. Question number 6. What were your favourite toys to play with? As I've already mentioned, I was a huge Beyblade fan. I also probably had the world's largest collection of Dalmatian figurines. I was obsessed with the movie The 101 Dalmatians. And I had this giant Dalmatian suitcase that was just filled with hundreds and hundreds of figurines. And I used to line them all up one by one and then make them go on adventures. Good times. Question number 7. What's the most embarrassing thing you can remember doing? I was selected by my school to be on the sports team, which meant that I got to go to this event where you competed against other schools. And I took part in the relay race. And I remember very firmly telling my team, whatever you do, don't drop the baton, it is very important. And then what did I do? I went and dropped the baton. It still haunts me to this day. Question number 8. Read something that you wrote in play school. I don't actually have anything with me, but I do remember that most of my stories from when I was very young always seem to involve a Dalmatian of some kind. I even remember once writing a story about a Dalmatian that had a magical collar, and if you pressed buttons on the dog's collar, like a magic cape would come flying out of it and then you could go flying around. There was also that story I wrote where I learned to ride a dinosaur. I think it had the potential to become a best-selling novel. Coming soon to a bookstore near you, Katy Rides a Dinosaur. It's gonna outsell 50 Shades of Grey and Harry Potter. Question number 9. 3 songs that you loved to listen to as a child. Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baha Men, because it had dogs in it. Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. And I'll Make a Man Out of You from the Mulan soundtrack. Yeah. Question number 10. What was one funny thing that you dressed up for Halloween? I often dressed up as a vampire when I was a kid, and by dressing up as a vampire I mean I wore a black shirt and that was it. There was also one year when I wore a crazy silver foil wig thing and a red coat and I carried a stick and that was it. I don't know what I was trying to be. Just some crazy silver-haired lady with a stick. I think I was trying to be my grandmother. Question number 11. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were young. I was, and to be honest still am, a bit of a tomboy. And when I was younger, I used to go around saying that I was a boy. Apparently one day my dad came home from work and as he was asking the family how their day went, he turned to me and said, "How's my little girl?" And I turned to him and went, "I'm not a girl, I'm a boy." And my parents were like, okay then. Question number 12. Are there any special things that you've kept from when you were a child? I've mentioned him before, but this was my first ever cuddly toy. His name is Pippin. Pippin used to belong to my brother, and then when I was born, apparently I just stole him. And even now I'm 21 and technically an adult, no matter where I go, this guy goes with me. Question number 13. Was there something weird that you used to do as a child? You mean apart from all the other stuff? I used to wear shorts all year round. It didn't matter if it was the coldest day of the year in England, I would be wearing shorts. Whenever my parents were used to take me out, people would stare because it would be freezing cold and yet I'd be wearing shorts. Question number 14. What's the scariest thing that you remember happening to you as a child? There were many times when I thought I'd lost my mum in the supermarket. That was quite scary. And the last question is, how is the world now different from how it was like when you were a child? Quite a lot has changed actually. Don't even know where to begin. For starters, things have definitely become a lot more digitalised. The internet is so much bigger than it used to be, and our fashion sense has definitely changed. Our music's also changed a lot. Back in the 90s we had S Club 7, today we have dubstep. That's quite a big difference. Alright friends and strangers, thanks for watching the Throwback Tag. If you want to have a go at these questions, then feel free to do so. Thanks for putting up with these videos the past few weeks. I promise you that next week I will be free from exams and I'm all yours. So if you have any suggestions as to what videos you'd like to see me make, let me know down in the comments below. And I will see you next week. Bye!